Real America's Voice, RAV, illegal immigrant working as Chicago cop from Ben Berquam. This guy overstayed his visa by 10 years and somehow became a police officer. If that doesn't terrify you, it should. How many more are out there in departments across America? And it just begs the question, okay, so now that we've got, sworn police officers that are also illegal immigrants, what else does that apply to? Do we have judges who are illegal immigrants? Even that wouldn't surprise me at this point. Anyway, let's take a look at this. It's a bit long, but we'll check it out.
Astonishing ICE arrests yet. This is an illegal alien who happened to be a police officer.
Here, I'll turn it up a bit.
Park Police Department, a suburb of Chicago. That's right. The illegal alien happened to be a police officer. We would never have known about this if it wasn't for Ben Berquam and his fabulous reporting for Real America's Voice. Here's Ben.
Apparently this gentleman here is a police officer at Hanover Police Department, just outside of Chicago, is here illegally, overstayed his visa. How he got a job as a police officer. Crazy.
Well, it's the same way as the superintendent in Iowa. They just don't give a shit, and they just want to bury it and expect them to just cleanly get away with it.
Crazy's an understatement.
I am telling you, man, after seeing this combined with that superintendent, I think the Democrats fully intend to do that in the future. Once they get their power back, they're just going to blanket everyone who's here illegally and just make them a citizen. I don't know how they could possibly do that other than having a supermajority in Congress and maybe amending the Constitution. If you set foot in America, you're now a citizen. They would absolutely do that if they had the ability to.
So he overstayed his visa by 10
Fucking terrifying, man. Third world hellhole. That's America's future under the Democrats.
He gets a job as a cop. He says he loves America. I'm actually sure that the man probably does. But you can't have this going on. Ben, in his great work, he actually sat down and talked to this officer / illegal alien who overstayed his visa.
So how long have you been a police officer?
Since January 8th.
January of this year?
Correct. I just finished the academy.
You just finished the academy, okay. All right.
3 weeks?
Just to confirm though too, so they hired you on, you had work authorization?
Correct.
And you were able to carry a firearm?
No.
Okay.
On duty, yes. Off duty, no.
So on duty you can carry a firearm?
State of Illinois, you need a forward and a CCW to carry a weapon off duty.
But on duty you could?
Correct.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
So you hear what he's saying? The police said on duty he could carry a firearm because he's not an American citizen or a permanent resident of the United States. The only two ways you're allowed to carry a firearm under the Constitution. So a visa holder can't. So he has to check his firearm in his locker? I mean,
yeah, that's kind of bizarre.
How does somebody who overstays his visa even get hired?
Yeah, and do they have a shortage of police? Maybe they do. I mean, is it a shortage to the point where they have to start plucking illegal immigrants out of the community to start policing the streets? That doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, Fox News, Pritzker's, Illinois. Homeland Security says an illegal immigrant who overstayed his visa for a decade was sworn in as a police officer in a Chicago suburb. It's a felony for aliens to even possess a firearm. A law enforcement officer who is actively breaking the law, Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said of Hanover police officer Radul Bojovic. And that's him there. They said he was in for 3 weeks, so I'm assuming that was taken recently. And Vince Langman, this is truly insane. An illegal immigrant who wasn't allowed to own a gun was given a gun to carry when he was hired to be a police officer in Governor Pritzker's, Illinois. And I believe we already saw this.
How long have you been a police officer?
Yeah, we already saw that, so I can move past that. So yeah, man, that also just happened. All right, Homeland Security, ProPublica is wasting more ink with disgusting smears about or against our brave ICE law enforcement as they are facing more than 1,000% increase in assaults against them. We have said it a million times, DHS enforcement operations are highly targeted and are not resulting in the arrest of U.S. citizens. We do our due diligence. We know who we are targeting ahead of time. If and when we do encounter individuals subject to arrest, our law enforcement is trained to ask a series of well-determined questions to determine status and removability. What makes someone a target for immigration enforcement is if they are illegally in the U.S., not their skin color, not their race, and not their ethnicity. The Biden administration tore open our borders and allowed dangerous criminal, illegal alien rapists, gang members, and murderers to overwhelm American cities. President Trump and Secretary Noem will continue to remove vicious criminals from our homeland. And I've said it time and time again, what Latin America did, they emptied out their prisons and they sent their prisoners up to America. That's what they did. They blended them in with the caravans. So, fake news immigration. We found that more than 170 U.S. citizens have been held by immigration agents. They've been kicked, dragged, and detained for days. I mean, I would love to see that footage. Love to see the proof that they have of that. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if they arrested 170 U.S. citizens who were, I don't know, throwing rocks at them and swinging on them and striking them with their vehicles. That wouldn't surprise me if that many were arrested under those circumstances. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you take a quick second to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And check out The Swamp, which drops Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern, covering the daily happenings inside the federal machine. Thank you very much for watching.